Hello, beloved, and welcome to your reading. Let's have a look to see what messages the divine wants you to receive in this timeless reading. Now, I always remind you that these readings are, of course, generalized, and to take what is resonating with you, leaving behind anything that is not for you. I always remind you that it is important to have a look at your sun sign, your moon sign, as well as your ascendant sign, as this will give you more information about what is currently going on. It is also important to allow your intuition to be present as I'm doing these readings, right? Because your intuition will start elaborating on the messages that you are receiving so that this becomes more like a powerful personal reading. So from what I can see on the table, the divine is asking you to trust your instincts, okay? Because we have our card, which is the animal guardian, and the animal guardian is coming in and saying that you must trust your instincts because there are some shady people who are around you. There is just some shady vibes that you might not just be sensing. And the divine is saying that intuitively, on an intuitive level, you already can feel, you can read these vibes. But on an earthly level, on your normal level, you are not able to sense these energies. So the divine is saying that you must trust your instincts when your instincts are trying to communicate with you. When your instincts are trying to ring the alarm bells when you are with some people. So the divine is saying there are some shady vibes, and it is time to unfriend some people. It is time to delete some contacts. It is time to move on. Because the divine is saying that for some of you, maybe you are starting something new. You're starting maybe a business contract with someone. You're signing some contract with someone. You are maybe starting a job. There is just some new people that you might not really be comfortable with yet. So some of you are dismissing your intuition telling you that there are some shady vibes. Because you're just like, well, I'm new. I don't really know this person. Maybe I'm just overthinking things. And the divine is saying, no, you are not overthinking things. Your intuition has already gone ahead, has already read the situation, has already felt the vibes, and it is coming back to you with some alarm bells ringing. Please take note, because even our next oracle card is asking you to proceed with caution. There is just some toxic situations, some toxic and poisonous people that are around you at the moment. There is that feeling of, for some of you, you're like, well, I don't know, because this could be your family, this could be people that you're quite close with. But despite that, there is still that uneasiness that is here. And the divine is saying that if you don't start distancing yourself so that you can read some vibes, you could be falling prey to some people's evil intentions, because some people come smiling, but underneath it all, there is just that dark energy that is here that could see you feeling like this, feeling upset after you've been stabbed in the back, after people have been gossiping about you, after people have turned against you. So the divine is saying that whatever happens, whether these people turn toxic, this is your opportunity not to feel like this, not to feel like you can trust everyone, not to kick yourself for not listening to your intuition, but rather turn that disappointment, turn those wounds into something that is going to give you that wisdom as you are going forward. Because our first oracle card had that message of you being wise from a situation that is currently transpiring. So the divine is saying that you must trust in the unknown, because some of you could just be feeling like this and you are starting to doubt yourself. But the divine, remember, told you to trust in your intuition, and not only that, to trust in divine powers, to trust in your guides, to trust in your ancestors, because your guides, your ancestors, and the divine wants you to trust and thrive. Because when you step into that energy of listening, to your intuition, you will start distancing yourself from negative people. And then you start being able to attract the people that you can trust so that you can thrive, because you're always relying on your intuition to give you those warning bells, to ring the alarm if something is off. So the divine is saying that I don't want you to be that person who's always suspicious of everyone. Excuse me there. Don't be suspicious of everyone, but at the same time, always understand that your intuition is always there to protect you, and your intuition is always there to guide you in the right direction. If you must get up from some tables and excuse yourself because your intuition is telling you to do so, then you must do so. Because like I said, your intuition is able to really read the energies and tell you when something is off. So let's grab some more cards for you, and then we can see what else the divine wants you to know. So as you're listening to this message, if you're gaining some value from this reading, please give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel, because I always release videos for you, giving you those heads up and giving you some important information that the divine wants you to receive. So as I'm getting your tarot cards for you, I can see, remember we spoke about turning your wounds into wisdom. Now you are receiving a major arcana card of the Emperor. I love the Emperor energy, because the Emperor is then you. Let's say we fast forward to a couple of months from now, to a couple of years from now. You have now taken everything that this situation has taught you. You have leveled up your game. And again, as you are playing this game of life, you are in that energy of stepping into the Emperor's shoes, because the Empress is that person who is a little bit distant, a little bit closed off at the beginning, because they're always assessing the situation. They're always analyzing what is going on before they just open up their hand and show what they are playing, what they have. So equally, the divine is saying, as you're going forward, your success, your victory is going to be based on you turning your wounds into wisdom, and then stepping into the Emperor's shoes, where you are now being able to play that game with wisdom, with tact, with that energy of being calculated, not in a narcissistic way, but calculated as to who you can open up to, who you can trust, and the people you don't really feel comfortable around. You're just keeping your cards close to your chest, because the Emperor is very, very intelligent. The Emperor is the type of person who you would go to and ask for some advice, because the Emperor has a lot of wisdom and knowledge. So I feel that for some of you, as you are maybe experiencing this situation, you could find yourself like this, just feeling a bit disappointed, a bit heartbroken, because this situation maybe has already transpired. But then you are finding that person who embodies the energy of the Emperor. You're going to speak to them. This could be that father figure, right? This could be even be your father. This could be your boss at work. This could be that male, that divine masculine energy that you can trust. And they will be able to give you some really solid advice. So I would say that if you are approaching someone with that type of description, the Emperor is usually someone over the age of 35. So that person is going to be able to give you some really valuable insights to this situation that you could have already experienced. But what I'm really feeling for you is that you are the one who is walking this journey. And as you're gaining knowledge and wisdom, you are then embodying the energy of the Emperor, because the Emperor brings about that energy of victory, that energy of success. So I feel that success is very much written for you, especially when you are able to turn your wounds into wisdom and capitalize on your story, share your story, and inspire other people too. Okay, so this is the reading that I have for you. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I'll see you soon. It's a goodbye from me.